Yes, welcome to Ivan Che Innocent One here on YouTube. Said the Missy no one subscriber ya subscribe. Achana, I am the mother of all days. Unim dentia. To Ochana, I am the mother of all days. Ghana for share ni mu. We are sure say what be my okesene kakra. Don't forget, sir, somewhere last 2 months. And a special prosecutor declared Ofori Attah wanted in this country. And of course, back and forth. Emma, the doctors, and the lawyers at the statement by Bontin confirming said the gentleman and Tiapo into Wakwaji care somewhere at Mayo Clinic in the United States of America. Still a lot of conversations. So back and forth correspondences with the office of the special prosecutor. No? Special prosecutor Tiase resigned in the decision based on discussions course between your friend saying lawyers of Ofori Attah and the office of the special prosecutor. Ye mobile me a video the mere fact says special prosecutor in their official letter a failure to tell Ghanaians when Ofori Attah ever back into this country. Back and forth by say a 2nd of June. A year and ne de dua we 2nd of June a year and ne de dua we Monday and I was 2nd Ofori Attah appear before Yoko. And the question is is he coming or he's not coming? As it stands now, we are yet to be updated and no and some na yeka. But say oba the course so I wouldn't to me firm last week, expect the same. Said the special prosecutor will grill Ofori Attah on a number of corruption cases here are popping up in this country. And eventually, the Abekone say he may be granted bail. Whether the bail condition will attract the kind of noise I can want to media and I say Nedia for that one I can't tell you. But the fact is that when Ofori Attah appear before you office of the special prosecutor, definitely it's going to be a long haul. And immediately after on the office of the special prosecutor, the possibilities that other security agencies ever picking up is another thing. Just like and yet like some malicious intent and I say a malicious display by government, but sanity because normally a crime now or more committing span across various security realms and mandate and say a money laundering any other related issue you don't expect say national security befano a yoko adwuma and issues are a border on your friend say peer corruption TV then as for them so the special prosecutor will handle and there are cases at the CID so obia there. So whenever you get cases like that of to me I cut it across all the spectrum of the security agencies now. Because these are separate cases. So for the case of Ofori Attah, so what the Ghana what follow your politics in the near Marcos will chrome her. I'm not sure say you'll be surprised. Second Ofori Attah will be moving from one security agency to the other, even though officially other security agencies and make their intent publicly. But onyaba chrome her. Sa girl na a man for go through ebekoso and expect the MPP and the minorities say they're going to stage drama, making it look like say John Mahama Nempe Ofori Attah Semana. I am saying all this thing when he comes, if he's able to show up today at the office of the special prosecutor. Nasa one to me ama and Susan Swan is saying one. The special prosecutor will have to update the status now or declare a wanted fugitive, just like he did the last time. Or declare a wanted fugitive, yet he saw the lawyers black back and forth and you who dia kwakwesi. But sawama not any proper communication be a convincing, reasonable, justifiable reasons muye duru enunti oma. And Kahua the possibility of Ofori Attah being declared a wanted fugitive are very high. And when that is done, the special prosecutor can collaborate with other security agencies out there. For instance, if he's still in the United States of America, then the FBI, I'm told, or your friend is saying, na on nam London our party our restaurant bi ba man for video no edne ba social media na se for no so kira say Ofori Attah is not obia or bedridden on to me move on to me entina play mu magana, because according to sources no he was in London last week. They know no what I can't tell. Kira say he's mobile, he's not a mobile on to me move, and he can come and answer for the many of the charges are Ghana for their goodness. So the expectation is that and let it be away at the office of the special prosecutor no ebe take Ofori Attah say ene kudro numre na say yente nka what it means na say no proper communication, not just communication communication a reasonable it make sense it me justify say ampa because of A, B, C, D, I, so any evidence wahonti Ofori Attah ma. This is a human institution. It can be rearranged and rescheduled, but without any tangible, reasonable reason. Nasa one show up. It means Yoko will have to update the status. Now you declare a wanted fugitive because this is a guy who committed a lot of financial atrocities in this country. And I'm not so and I'm Ghana, but be a corner nam ye nyina Ofori Attah eka ho na obakrom ha enya de so obeko say because there are a number of criminal cases the gentleman is involved. Don't forget a cathedral no oka ho bi because Akufo-Addo de nsa kobo oman sika mu me catch us or no ankasa so e de nsa kobo oman sika mu e kofa 15 million Ghana cedis e de as President the $15 million koshe mono or no ankasa as a finance minister so kofa 15 million Ghana cedis and other way money is na ye release back and forth no kono no authorization, everything came from the finance minister. And there has been a number of criminal activities ya chichichichi amanfo a omo nyina involve Ofori Attah because most of the payment and as for koba ni nyina one the final person or give you green light to some of the payment. So ono de oba and say misado do security agencies never bisado. The question is he going to come? Now bana more friend or back and forth. He's not coming or I said or try to evade justice, The MPP and your press conference, Obian can wasem, they are not worried, they think that that's okay. But so chinebi oba na say amam for a channel na omo money bail na say won't be meet bail conditioner, then you see them on the street out there. But catch us at this time round, we are taking no prisoners. Obia odo nsabo man sikam na wamfa kwan papa so na oyeye obia ofa kwati kwan so because you think say you are in power, and for that matter you can do whatever that you want. Na wafa ho adi no, I'm telling you say the people of this country now will not fall for such nonsense anymore, where you be public sentiment, emotions, NDC for, MPP for, Momraya, check and Ofori Attah, and say, well, the question is, and some na ya accuse we must first delve into the nitty-gritties of those issues, accusations, na ye who say, adie way, and you know, so na abai na shada pese ogun anima say, me amete hai, I will not support such an adventure. You understand that? And nema bia, ye political orchestration, I said, be any basis, bia, say, we are arresting people because we MPP for no, some of us will not fall. But in the case of Ofori Attah, won't to me and Kono, there are clear-cut evidence. Say omoye bibi. Nobody has pronounced them guilty. The thing is that brana be you no na ye hu say ade no ampa we ye wanye oman sika no ehe na ewo. These are questions. Yoko Ofori Attah, who was the finance minister, but from January up to now, the gentleman has decided not to come to this country, and then people are quiet over the fact that all refuse to claim he say he's sick, but he moving back and forth our London, traveling back and forth, natural say indeed, and some now all can you konto pone na braba sema Ofori Attah nyo obia or ya immobilize awetimi aka say ontume nante or da ho ye tete kokoma no enti no enya de so beba. And to the special prosecutor, my culture over the years, I'm not a fan of the special prosecutor because my culture said that office, a useless creation and for so be any so. And from Akufo-Addo time, yesha say besin there, it has demonstrated clearly. In recent time, better say a man for say you take it plea bargaining as for because government has changed and people don't want to be dragged through this hell of prosecution, and then willingly people are going to the special prosecutor and other agencies to declare say Maria Metia into yenye arrangement. But the fact and they said the special prosecutor over the years, the idea and the entire cover by so man for so Ghana for. So this time round, this case abrantia no kisueja benafano. A lot of people anyway, so people are following with keen interest because there has been a number of high profile cases at Okotama. I say your friends say Ekura now wakoto 10,000 bread your friends say bread kafu na de amana odna no bobom tokro na wase no ye ho hwenye. There are big cases yanhu de kosi ye obi beka say in the past administration he was not giving whatever, but me I don't buy that nonsense because so we your friends saying head of an institution all do you have to do is say you tell the people say hey me person me almost resign. You don't sit there and take fat salary in as a forum. Tell the people say so that people will know say indeed what's sticking to your grounds. You don't keep quiet and say they don't allow me until to wear this salary for also. So made that bullshit I didn't buy it. So the fact and say a quite more be this case and Cecilia Dapa and several other cases I call so yet said Abrante ya no Jubilee House or no to galam say or no and that's a chini video so na or je bribe some boy chile echo you seen as a forum. Those cases now we must revisit them. Na men kase obi obakasa political witch hunting and damn the winning team because ebi are not China in the last 8 years, but obi are not being mudawa watana Ghana in the last 8 years and Akufo I don't know who knows say whoever that the government of the day decide to go after no at least it means nipa na ye bibi and Ghana for chire say say nipa na wa ye bibi ati or mine or whatever it takes we need to go after those individuals and take our money. So can the Ofori Attah say opeo nyame boa ene say wa ma chire say wa evade justice, and the special prosecutor will have no other option than to declare him a fugitive from justice. As the collaboration with the various London SO4 serious fraud office and other agencies we need to partner with all of them just to ensure say whatever it takes I ever chicken Ofori Attah abakruma whether dead or alive or not. And now say the other option is we can proceed with the prosecution without him not being present. We can proceed with the prosecution because it's not always the case. And I would see or say we can prosecute them in their absence. I've seen a number of high-profile individuals in high-profile cases in the past who were tried in absentia. At the end of the day, they were convicted. You understand? There be a culture also. We'll go back to Nuremberg, Germany. The Nazi criminals. Adolf Hitler and Nkrumah na sebi later Holocaust na chidudo na dwane ya na yehwehwe mo mu even omo mu ye kura no they were tried in absentia and they were convicted even though wawu ma yesio, but it is on record say you were convicted. So it doesn't matter whether the person is dead or alive, whether they are coming to the jurisdiction or not. As a country, we have a number of options. I pursue. So can Ofori Attah and say oh makroma na say even yen to be nkofano makra na we can still go ahead with prosecution. So the special prosecutor should make up his mind. Not always this dancing around issues about a foolish case, a man for Kasahona bad drama, a press conference, na you sooner that kind of silly emotions, na you tugum, baby Adruno. I'm telling you, say Ghana for any break. They want to see government in full gear going after these criminals because a culture say kwanya kufu ado ne nkrofo fa so omo de omo nsabo omo nsika wi asika okroma say no. If we don't make them answer in the future, it's going to be a corruption bazaar and people will think say oh sanity yenwia na yenko. Say send messages to people say governance ye base ye be yama ordinary person ho ato no. I give you hope. I empower people. Not say they baba ye ye because I would see won't to me case ya contract won't to me track record banner or was it or yakwan. And on what basis now a normal person will sit down and say medical road am won't to me on conquer when the guy has no track record. And that is what we do in this country. There are people with proven track record who are contractors, but enam say only obi obekama ntino at the end of the day, these high profile politicians na onye kwan da afidie kura onni bi nti ono bekwa akwaje kwan no so obeye, and this is what they do. Okwaje kwan na contract na ewo we ne ebi $51 million no ono akope company a omo timi ya kwan na ode ama omo ebi abe 30 million na ono wafa 15 million enti de yakwa akwa na mse sika no so enti ono so de be 5 million na be no so pocket de aka. And so I know the day kwan na ye no ground no enye kwan papa. This has always been the modus operandi, and this guy crowd okoji sika no chese wanye because na bind the also and utie nsema na oti radio so na okeka say John Mahama man na more china. So sabi obi onim nyansa na wa tasty political power na dwene say aweye mother. So they were there just taking the money the year the omope ko oji adwuma na at least try and do, but the records available just even though apart from the fact that the cost involved near inflated, no, he didn't do the work. And other loans, so these are issues that we need to activate, delve into. Now you're more public in here, but trying to whip public sentiment and I actually on a bail condition. More kind. My catcher said, why you me? I'm winning the bail condition there 54 million. Nisikano and Nurube just about a small fraction of the amount of money involved in to miss case, but and 2012. And this year buying a professor. It was Professor Mills. Yes. Bail and done so. I somewhere around 54 million. I told ACN and I said for ya now almost almost bank 600 million and I down also. Now won't you obey man 50 million? What to making noise a young parliament? Who find the cast on Simra back? Bunch of jokers. You think Ghanaians have time for you? So for me, I think say can Ofori Attah issue a make or break Ghana for what keen interest. Going expecting what will happen. Special prosecutor and being handle case now. You pass it to the serious security agency. I'm going to handle this case just to ensure say you bring clarity. Now say wamba or chena ama and na. The say you first why you confirm anything about Krum we need to do now. You say or mine is really serious. Now sani money na say far. I think say. The traces of those crimes are available. We can proceed to court and prosecute this guy just to send a message to Obia. And what would here by Musu also do when that the era where people can connive and party, steal our money, and people keep quiet, is over. Your days are numbered. So be careful wherever you are and make sure you serve people with dignity. And that is it. So this is Ivan Che, Innocent One here on YouTube. I don't want to bore you with much of the conversation. So and then we are following the proceedings. Yeah, when you subscribe to the page, subscribe. For more updates will be coming as to whether Ofori Attah will show up today or not. Office or me I'll be going there. I'll be hanging around to see whether the gentleman is going to be around or not. So we are waiting. As it stands, Obianya just as to whether he's already in town or not, but as to whether he will come or not, we see what will happen. So just subscribe. Thank you very much for being part of the show.